Welcome, curious minds, to a journey beyond the veil of the visible, a voyage into the deepest mysteries of the cosmos. Look up at the night sky. What do you see? A tapestry of brilliant stars, distant galaxies, and nebulae painted across the black canvas of space. For centuries, this is what we thought the universe was, a grand cosmic light show. But what if everything we can see, every star, every galaxy, every planet, is just the froth on the surface of a vast, invisible ocean? In this video, we uncover the extraordinary story of a pioneering astronomer who dared to believe her own eyes, even when they showed her something impossible. We're talking about Dr. Vera Rubin, a woman who fundamentally re-architected our understanding of reality, and whose name should be as famous as Einstein's or Hubble's. From her earliest days, Vera was captivated by the celestial dance. As a young girl in Washington, D.C., she would lie awake, eschewing sleep, to watch the stars rotate outside her bedroom window. While other children played, she built her own rudimentary telescope out of cardboard and charted the paths of meteors. This wasn't just a hobby, it was a calling. This profound, innate curiosity would become the engine of her life's work, driving her through a scientific establishment that was, to put it mildly, not always welcoming. She faced barriers that would have stopped many in their tracks. When she applied to Princeton's prestigious astronomy program in the 1940s, she was bluntly informed they did not accept women, a policy that wouldn't change for another 3 decades. But Vera Rubin was not one to be deterred. She found her own path, earning her PhD and eventually securing research time at the world's most powerful observatories. It was in the 1970s, alongside her collaborator Kent Ford, that she began the work that would change everything. Their focus was on the Andromeda Galaxy, our closest galactic neighbor. The question they were asking seemed simple enough. How fast do the stars in this galaxy spin? Think about our own solar system. The planets closest to the Sun, like Mercury, whip around at incredible speeds, held in place by the Sun's immense gravity. The planets farther out, like Neptune, move at a far more leisurely pace. It's a fundamental law of gravity. The farther you are from the central mass, the slower you should move. Everyone expected galaxies to behave the same way. The vast majority of a galaxy's visible light, and therefore its presumed mass, is concentrated in its central bulge. So stars on the outer fringes of a galaxy should be moving much slower than the stars near the core. Using a highly advanced piece of equipment called an image tube spectrograph, a device Kent Ford had painstakingly built, Vera Rubin began to measure the velocities of stars at different distances from Andromeda's center. Night after night, they collected data, plotting what would become known as a galaxy rotation curve. And what they found was utterly baffling. It was nonsensical. The stars on the outer edge of the galaxy were moving just as fast as the stars near the center. This was a cosmic impossibility. It was like watching an Olympic hammer thrower let go of the hammer, only for it to continue orbiting them at full speed instead of flying off into the distance. For these outer stars to be moving so fast without being flung out into the empty void, there had to be a colossal amount of extra gravity holding them in. But where was it coming from? The visible matter, the stars, gas, and dust, wasn't nearly enough. Vera Rubin had just stumbled upon the universe's biggest secret. There had to be an enormous, invisible halo of some mysterious substance enveloping the entire galaxy. An unseen mass, a cosmic glue holding everything together. She had found the first undeniable observational proof of what we now call dark matter. This wasn't just a minor correction to existing theories, it was a revolution. It meant that about 85% of all the matter in the universe is completely invisible to us, its presence only detectable through its gravitational pull. Despite the strength of her data, the initial reaction from the scientific community was deep skepticism. But Rubin was relentless. She and Ford went on to study dozens more galaxies, and every single one showed the same bizarre flat rotation curve. Her meticulous, undeniable evidence forced cosmology to confront a new dark reality. Yet for this paradigm-shattering discovery, Vera Rubin was never awarded the Nobel Prize, a fact many in the scientific community consider one of the prize's greatest oversights. Her legacy is a powerful reminder that the universe is far stranger and more wonderful than we can see, and that true pioneers are those who have the courage to believe their own data, even when it points to the invisible. What do you think is the biggest injustice in the history of science? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more incredible stories, and we'll see you in the next one.